Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you wherever you are around the globe on the continent of Africa, Europe, in America, in Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, you're highly welcome to this Tuesday morning edition. It is special Tuesday. Yes, it is special because we are seriously preparing towards our game. Yes, tomorrow, Chelsea-Southampton. Chelsea-Southampton tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot is happening at Cobham. The players were right there at the training ground yesterday for recovery. Today there will be full training. There will be full training today. And we'll also be hearing from our head coach, Enzo Maresca, on the latest on the injury front. Which players we are available for tomorrow? How is the condition right now with Rhys James, our captain? And many more other issues will be coming up later today, later this afternoon at the press conference. Tomorrow, Chelsea-Southampton. Ladies and gentlemen, but before I go further to other news items, something interesting happened last weekend. Many people did not take note of it. Yes. The captain's armband worn by most of the captains, if not all, the captain's armband worn by most of the club captains over the weekend was in a rainbow color. Yeah. Well, it was in a rainbow color. Most of the captain's armbands over the weekend was in a rainbow color. And we know the rainbow color, what it signifies. The LGBTQ plus. That rainbow color signifies the LGBTQ plus, right? Okay. In UK, you know, they are one of those, oh, it's human right. But one club captain refused to wear it. He didn't wear it. Ipswich Town captain, oh yes, Sam Mossy, he did not wear the armband, the rainbow color. Now, the club was forced to come out and explain why. And this is what they said. Ipswich Town have revealed that it was Sam Mossy who refused to wear the rainbow captain's armband this weekend due to his religious beliefs. He is a practicing Muslim, and Ipswich insists they respect his decision. Ipswich insists they respect his decision. Yes, in fact, my cameraman is even applauding the decision. This is what is expected. If my own religion, my own people, Christians, will stand up to some of these things and say no. If a Christian captain will stand up and say no, I will not wear this armband, this LGBTQ issue will not be going this too far. But because some of us, especially Christians, we are not even preaching it in our church auditorium. Say, I'm not a pastor, but that is not my point here. What I'm trying to say is that I was happy reading this to hear that a club captain refused to wear the rainbow armband due to his religion. I am excited about it and I enjoy it. I love it. And look, the club did not ban him. The club did not sanction him. The club did not punish him, which I also have to give thumbs up to Ipswich for supporting him. Because that is his decision and it is his religion. You asked me why I started with this. It is very important. Too many evils are happening these days around the world. It's even affecting marriages. Gayism, lesbianism is affecting marriages. You see a wife who is also practicing lesbianism with another partner when the husband is dead. You see a husband practicing gayism with another man when the wife is dead. Let's move on, my dear friends. Well, quickly, after our game last Sunday, our head coach, today he'll be coming to speak again, but he was asked a few questions, which, when I reflect over some of the things that he said, one particular issue, he was asked about Chelsea being title contenders, whether Chelsea are contending for the title, whether we are fighting for the title. The way Enzo Maresca speaks, you could see clearly that this guy, he's trying to avoid pressure. Not just on himself, but also on the club and the players. He said, I don't know if this is clear in English, because he said it several times. I don't know if this is clear in English, But these players need to leave things. For some of them, the Carabao Cup final last season was their biggest game of their career so far. Arsenal players, City players, Liverpool players have all been there and lived things, finals, competed for titles. We are gonna be there soon, but we are still far away from them. Trying to let the whole world know that most of our players, they've not played any cup finals before. They've not contended for a title before or a trophy before. Some of them, their first time of contending for a trophy was last season. Last season when they were playing the English, the FA Cup. The FA Cup final. Yes. I mean, the Carabao Cup final. Carabao Cup final. This is what he tried to say. Means that lack of experience is the reason why he doesn't want to admit that Chelsea are in the title race. But look, you see, it is true. The league is still very young. We've not even gotten to half of the season yet. A lot can still happen within now and the end of the season. But I can tell you that Chelsea's eyes are on the title. If we continue the way we started, ladies and gentlemen, the title will not be far-fetched. Liverpool are leading right now. We are on the same point with Arsenal. Tomorrow is going to be Arsenal Man U. I know Chelsea fans will wish that Man U win. Yes, the week when we beat Southampton, then will be, Chelsea fans will be rooting for Man U tomorrow. Well, whatever it is, there are several games to come. This month of December, Chelsea are playing 9 games. We played one already. Tomorrow, we still have 8 games in this month of December. We play Southampton tomorrow. It remains 7. Can we take it one by one first? Our head coach, Maresca, says we don't have any experience to win the league. Well, quickly. Gary Neville on the title contenders. Speaking about the same issue, Gary Neville, the pundit that most of us, we don't want to hear his name because he spoke a lot of ill against Chelsea in the summer. He said many things against Chelsea that we Chelsea fans, we are not happy about. If you take away people that Chelsea fans don't want to hear of mostly, one is a Premier League referee. 2 is this particular Gary Neville. Yes. But he said something also regarding this title issue. Gary Neville on the title contenders. He said he doesn't feel like Chelsea will go on and win it. Understand the word. He doesn't feel like. And the fact is that if it's about feelings, then no one will win a title. Winning title is not about feelings. It's about the performance. Gary Neville. He says, I still think it's going to be Arsenal if anyone does catch Liverpool. He still believes in Arsenal more than even Chelsea. Arsenal that have been put together for the past 5-6 seasons, and they are on the same par, the same level with Chelsea. He says that he still thinks it's going to be Arsenal if anyone does catch up with Liverpool. No problem. We like it. We Chelsea fans, what do you think? Don't you like it that way? No pressure on us. No pressure on our players. We get to the pitch, we deliver. And it's helping in a way. It's helping us in a way. It makes us to play our football without pressure. I believe it's one of the reasons why our players, whenever they step on a pitch, they express themselves. Because they are not playing under any pressure. Go, you must win the title. This is your season to win the title. Why are you not in the top 4? What? No. So they go to the pitch, they play their football, they enjoy the football. And when you play your football and you enjoy your football, that is where you win. But when you are playing under pressure, you make a lot of mistakes. So Gary Neville, we are happy you are not giving us pressure. Yes. Another pundit, Alan Shearer. Yes. And Alan Shearer speaking about our striker, Nicolas Jackson. This morning, it is your breakfast. I am only telling you the opinion of others about your club and my club. What they are thinking, what is going through their mind. I started by telling you what our coach is saying regarding the squad. Now I moved to Gary Neville. Now I am on Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer speaking on Nicolas Jackson. his performances right now. He said, I love his attitude in terms of getting in there and making it difficult for defenders. He got another goal and he was a constant threat throughout and should have had another 2 or 3 goals perhaps. But he keeps getting on in there. And that's what I love about his attitude. He will get a lot more this season because of his attitude. That is Gary Neville giving thumbs up to my boy. Alan Shara. Alan Shara giving thumbs up to my boy, Nicholas Jackson. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll soon be running up. It is your breakfast and I'll not take much of your time. Now, another one, speaking about Mike Cucurella, Troy Deeney. Yes, Troy Deeney speaking on Mike Cucurella. He says, Mike Cucurella, he has surprised me. I didn't think he was going to be that good. I also thought, why did Chelsea buy him when they had Ben Chilwell? But clearly they know more than me and they showed what they can do. He's doing really well. And it is true. A very great point he raised. Chelsea had Ben Chilwell, and most of us were wondering, why did we go in for Cucurella when we had Ben Chilwell? But right now, it looks like they made the right decision. Marc Cucurella seems to be one of our best players right now. I can pinpoint that our best 3-4 players, Ben Chilwell 4 within. Marc Cucurella is within the first, if you want to count it, Chelsea's most performing players right now, if you want to count it, Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson. The next you can think of is Marc Cucurella. Oh yes. The next you can think of is, let's just say Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson. The next you can think of is Marc Cucurella. What do you think? Let me hear from you in the comment section. So we did not make a mistake at all. And some of us, we love Ben Chilwell. That is why we took it personal when the coach did not include him, in the squad initially. Right now, Ben Chilwell is part of the squad. The only thing is that he's not getting playing time. He's not fitting into the system, but he's with the first team. Ben is with the first team, training with the first team, but he's not fitting into the system. And Enzo Maresca doesn't want to take a chance. Because if we lose a game, you will go after Enzo. If Chelsea lose a match right now, you'll be one of those that will go after him. And he doesn't want to take a chance. Dear friend. So Cucurella is receiving applauded from other people. Now, let me conclude here. Our head coach. He says something regarding Cole Palmer and Joao Felix. And it actually raises a lot of eyebrows. He placed Joao Felix and Cole Palmer on a different level than the others. I don't know whether you heard it. This is what he said. He said, Cole Palmer and Joao Felix are the players that make people pay for tickets. Is it true? Is it true? If you're in the UK, you have been buying tickets. Does it mean that it's Cole Palmer and Joao Felix that makes people to go to the stadium? He said, Cole Palmer and Joao Felix are the players that make people pay for tickets. It doesn't mean the rest are not good, but they are different from the rest. They are different from the rest. And he continued, he said, they can create something out of, when I heard it, he said this thing on Sunday. It took me time to bring it up, and I'm ending soon. Dear friends, for him to be able to come out with this issue this way, it tells me something. It tells me that we know the players that makes things happen within the squad. Our head coach knows the players that makes things happen within the squad. But I'm just wondering why Joao Felix was not getting the same, mention in most of our games, except Conference League. It just baffles me. If this is true, then we are yet to see more of Joao Felix. Cole Palmer, yes, that we know. But if this is true, then expect to see more of Joao Felix. The coach sees differently from the training ground than what we see. He trains with them every day. He sees them every day. He knows what each of them can do. So I will not fault him. I will not begrudge him. I will not be angry with him for this statement. But I can only say, I hope the other players will not feel like there is it favoritism or partiality or whatever within the squad. I hope he will not show it within the squad for others to see. Dear friends, let me quickly end it because it is your breakfast. I will not waste much time. I don't want to waste much time. Let me see any here. I'll be back later in the afternoon with more exclusives. I hope our coach will by then finish his press conference and I'll bring every detail regarding tomorrow's game. I'll see you guys in the next one when you see me. Shalom and peace.